Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and whew, man, definitely feels good to actually put out a brand new thoughts video right about now, and yeah, I do need to apologize if I haven't put one out because yeah, probably since after my Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings thoughts video that I did a few weeks ago. Like I said, I think I was pretty much taking a break from all the hosts for the next several weeks this month because, well, I was kind of busy with other stuff with, well, you know, college stuff and other stuff that I need to get out of the way, and maybe I think bits and bits of videos that I have to work on. Particularly, pretty much not only my new show, CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, but also the long-awaited premiere of Season 6 of WTPU, aka What the Pickup. So yeah, I guess you can pretty much tell I was kind of busy during the past few weeks since after my Shang-Chi video that I did some time ago, But hey, regardless, I think I figure seeing how the next What the Pickup episodes, and of course, not to mention, a brand new Cosplayer's Guide to Success episode that I just filmed not too long ago, are set to be out later on, pretty much all the way until the end of this month, and literally at the beginning of October next month. I figure I would pretty much take this opportunity right by now to bridge in the gap by bringing in like maybe about 2 or 3 thoughts videos right about now, just to help fill in the void and pretty much cramming the whole idea of, you know, pretty much me putting up a brand new video every day throughout the entire month of September. Like I said, except for September 11th because of, well, the 20th anniversary of 9/11 that just happened not too long ago. But hey, you get the idea. So I figure that's to help bridge the gap right by now. And I guess for the case of this brand new thoughts video, I'm gonna do exactly that. So yeah. That's pretty much what I thought I would do, so yeah. Alright. And it's kind of hard to actually put the cap on the water bottles right about now, so yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that. So yeah, I guess I kind of figure for today's thoughts video right about now, I think I might as well do what I normally do, which is, well, watch yeah, pretty much review a movie that just recently came out. So yeah, and of course, speaking of which, I know I did hint at my thoughts video that I did on Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings that I did not too long ago, that of course, the next movie I'm planning to actually go see, which is out right about now when this video is going live right about now, is of course Dear Evan Hansen, and yeah, don't worry about a thing, I am planning to actually go see that movie and of course do a thoughts video on that. In fact, probably time this video goes live, I think I'm already hanging on down to the movie theater to actually go see the movie right about now, so yeah, don't worry about a thing, you are gonna be seeing my thoughts video on Dear Evan Hansen pretty much later on, once I do eventually go see it. But I guess in the meantime, probably right up until I do eventually give out my thoughts video right about now, once I actually finish seeing the movie right about now, I figure I would pretty much do something I actually haven't done in quite a while right about now. In fact, yeah, I think it has been a while since I've actually talked about this for quite some time. Is that probably, I guess, until I get right on to doing a thoughts video on Dear Evan Hansen, I guess I might as well do something I haven't done in quite some time now, which is, of course, check out a brand new movie that just landed on Netflix very recently. So yeah, I guess if anything, I I actually really do like throughout the majority of this here, whenever I give out thoughts video right about now, I would, that of course, whenever I don't have time to actually catch the latest movie that came out in theaters, I can always sit back and of course talk about something that has just landed on streaming services for sure. So yeah, pretty much a help, just to help balance things out right about now, and I guess for today's thoughts video right about now, I think we're not only going to be diving into the latest film that had just landed on Netflix very recently, but I think we're actually going to be tackling something that I haven't had a full-on connection with in quite a long time, to be honest. In fact, yeah, I think it has been about, well over 3 to 4 years since I've actually pretty much tackled along this franchise for sure. So, but hey, I guess for today's thoughts video right about now, I think we're not only going to be talking about this latest movie that just landed Netflix, but return to something that I haven't delved into in years right about now. So yeah, and of course, if you have seen some of the past videos that I did from, of course, pretty much the early 2010s, all the way until, of course, the last one I did back in 2019, I think it's pretty clear that we're, of course, what I'm going to be talking about. But for those who don't, how familiar are you with, of course, one of the most popular franchises from Hasbro that revolves around horses and stuff? I think you pretty much get the picture on, of course, what I'm going to be in for. So yeah, probably for the first time in forever, yeah, I'm already getting a lot of hate mail for making that reference to Frozen, so I am very sorry about that, but it's definitely needed for this video. So I guess for the first time in, like, a while, so yeah, we're actually going to be talking about the latest movie revolving around one of Hasbro's most popular Hasbro's most popular franchises of all time, next to Transformers, which is of course My Little Pony. So yeah, I haven't dabbled into My Little Pony in quite a long time now, ever since I pretty much grew out of course, pretty much the good majority of Generation 4 with My Little Pony Friendship is Magic after Season 6, and especially its feature film from 2017 for sure. But hey, I guess it feels good to actually talk about this latest movie on that, just to help freshen up my mind and get myself back into the hits right about now. And of course, this latest movie right about now is actually is of course proof of exactly that. So yeah, I guess if you, pretty much based on, of course, what I'm saying right about now, I think it's pretty clear on what I'm going to be talking about. But for those who don't, I'm of course going to be talking about the latest My Little Pony movie that had recently just landed on Netflix very recently, which is of course, well, appropriately enough, My Little Pony: A New Generation. So yeah, this is of course the latest film that had just landed on Netflix very recently, and believe it or not, this is of course serving as we'll just call it for now Generation 5 of the My Little Pony franchise right about now. So yeah, pretty much welcoming back an old friend that I've actually known in quite a while, that I haven't actually seen in quite a while, but with, of course, a fresh new coat of paint right about now. So yeah, I guess if anything, that's of course what I'm going to be talking about for today's Thoughts video. And I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, why can't I just be in my brony getup right about now? What with the brony t-shirts and the buttons and the bracelet, the necklace, and of course, probably have my Rainbow Dash backpack and one of my My Little Pony plushies that I still currently have right about now, and yeah, I still have those to be honest, but I just don't think I think I just don't have time to actually do all of that. So I'm just gonna mainly go as I normally do for sure. So, but hey, regardless on that, it's not gonna stop me from, of course, talking about this movie. So yeah. right. Alright, so yeah, I guess, if anything, I guess, before I can, dabble into, pretty much, talking about the movie right about now, I guess the only question remains, do I actually, have any, connection to My Little Pony, or do I have high expectations of course, this, movie in general? Well, I think for the first part, yeah, I think, I guess if you actually, know me, hands down, let alone from my past videos that I did, pretty much, dating all the way back to, say, 2013 right about now, or maybe, yeah, maybe 2012 or 2013, yeah, I'm just gonna say 2013 right about now, pretty much, all the way until about, 2017, or 2018, to be honest, I was actually fascinated with, of course, My Little Pony in general, particularly, which is, of course, on the TV show, which is, of course, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, so yeah, I guess if anything, I actually really love that show, to be honest, and I always look forward to, of course, a brand new episode of that whenever it comes out, and not to mention, I was, of course, a member of the fandom that sparked that really great TV show, which is, of course, the Brony community. So yeah, I guess if anything, I was, of course, fascinated with My Little Pony and the Brony fandom to sure, and I have ran into pretty much a good number of people. For sure that, yeah, let alone talk to fellow people online that are bronies for sure. So yeah, I guess it was actually a really fun blast for sure, and I always do get a kick out of it. And of course, not to mention, if you have seen DLT Berkshire's YouTube content, particularly his series Sword or Pony Railway Adventures, I'm of course part of that saga series where they actually combine Thomas the Tank Engine and My Little Pony together and actually make it really great. And even to this day, I am still currently part of that show, even if I am out of my element with this fandom for sure. Yeah, and I can't wait to voice James again for when Season 3 officially comes out right around next year, because yeah, I think that's actually one project I'm actually really proud of for sure, and I am excited to actually do more of that later on, so. But hey, regardless on that, I actually had a blast with, of course, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and the Brony fandom for sure. It was actually a really fun blast for me, and I guess I didn't mind it for sure. I mean, what? Pretty much a full-grown man like me liking pretty much a TV show made for little girls in particular, let alone a franchise made for little girls. I know that's definitely saying a whole lot, but hey, we all gotta break gender rules right about now, so yeah, that's definitely saying a whole lot. However, I pretty much stopped watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic right around after Season 6 wrapped up, because if anything, I got way too busy with other stuff, other interests piqued my, my interest for sure, and of course, I just couldn't get myself fully into the hits on, of course, what I'm gonna be in, what I was in for with the latest seasons after Season 6. So yeah, all three of those main factors is of course what led me to stop watching the show, to be honest, and of course I should mention pretty much the 2017 My Little Pony movie, to which I actually did do a thoughts video on that years ago. Yeah, that was, of course, yeah, not only did I find the movie incredibly amazing, and I was lucky enough to actually get it on Blu-ray for sure, to which I know I haven't actually seen in quite a while. Yeah, I will have to say that was probably the last time I actually probably, of course, saw pretty much associate anything with, of course, My Little Pony in general. So yeah, which of course led me to dwindle away from the Brony fandom for sure. But hey, I guess if anything, I guess it was actually a fun ride to be a part of, and I didn't mind, to be honest. But hey, I guess I know for sure all good things must come to an end, and And of course, the video that I did talking about my experience with My Little Pony and the Brony fandom, that was definitely the last time I actually talked about, or of course did a video on anything related to My Little Pony. Until now, so yeah. I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that in regards of my experience with My Little Pony for sure. Now, I guess for the case of this movie, honestly, I wasn't really expecting much for sure. In fact, I was kind of expecting to be a little past, and I think that's something that of course would pique my interest. But I recall when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, huh. Well, this looks interesting. Maybe I might check it out. So yeah. I guess if anything, I immediately knew from the trailer for this movie. I was immediately hooked on, of course, what I'm gonna be in for with this movie. And I should mention that it was, of course, originally supposed to be given a theatrical release by Paramount, but then COVID came along and gave it other plans. So of course, they decided to make its debut on Netflix instead. So yeah, I guess if anything, it's pretty much what I can gather right about now based on my research for sure. But hey, I guess if anything, that's not going to stop me from, of course, seeing this movie for sure because hey, I guess I just wanted to give this movie a fair shot just to see what I'm going to be in for and hopefully maybe serve as a pretty much a well, I guess you could say a start to, of course, a brand new generation of this franchise. So yeah, I guess if anything, that's what I would normally expect. And, well, I just finished watching the movie right about now. And yeah, I guess you heard right. I actually got the opportunity to actually watch this movie very recently. And now that I've officially finished that, what do I think of this one? Well, I think I will say, yeah, I think I must be taking way too long to actually get to this point. Well, I guess if anything, I think for what it is, consider me actually impressed. So yeah, I think with, of course, what I'm seeing right about now, I actually really like this movie. So yeah, I know it's quite a long stretch to actually get to this point, but hey, I guess if anything, regardless, I want to have to say, I actually really do like this movie hands down. So yeah, I guess if anything, for what it is, it's actually a really interesting and yet really great start to, of course, this new generation. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to talk about. First of all is, of course, the story, and I will have to say, this is actually a really well-crafted story from what I'm actually seeing for sure, because, again, based on my research, this actually takes place several years after the events of Friendship is Magic, and of course, it falls through on, of course, what we actually are going to be in for. Just a regular old fetch quest storyline, but having a brand new twist to it for sure. And I think for what it is, I think the story for this movie is actually a really interesting one for sure. Pretty much picking up exactly where the previous generation left off, but actually not only acknowledging that it actually happened, but also stand well on its own, which will actually start up a brand new generation to this franchise. In my opinion, it's actually a really good start for sure, and I think it's actually a really well-crafted one for sure, and of course, I really do admire some interesting development on, of course, what we're going to be in for, and of course, what pretty much what issues that they are going to tackle with it. So yeah, I guess for what it is, the story in this movie, I think is actually really well done. I really love on how it actually turned out, and plus, not only that, for while it's not actually pitch perfect by all means, I think the film's writing is, of course, pretty good, to be honest. Granted, there may be some parts that I wish there could have been a proper rewrite, but everything in it, from, of course, each scene written out, and even bits of dialogue, they're actually pretty good for sure, and I just love the way it actually turned out. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on those two. Alright, so now that I've actually got those two out of the way, I guess I might as well talk about the next couple of things I need to mention, which for starters is, of course, the characters, and I think I will have to say, I actually really do admire the characters for sure. I think pretty much for this being a little girls thing, you would, of course, expect for them to be all happy and smiley, talking about glitter and pretty much being pretty princesses and stuff. But no, that's not exactly what they did. I think it pretty much took note on, of course, again, what Friendship is Magic did, and actually make the characters, well, actual characters for sure. And I think I will admit, they are incredibly well done for sure, and I always do get a kick out of course, the characters in this movie. I just thought they are really developed incredibly well. I thought they were incredibly likable and interesting, and you actually do get right into their personalities. So yeah, I guess for what it is, I really do admire the characters for sure. They are really likable, and I always root for them, particularly our main heroes in this movie. So yeah, and not only that, pretty much to go alongside the characters, the actors that play all the characters, I will have to say they actually did pull off some pretty good performances for sure, and I was even quite surprised on, of course, a good number of big names they actually brought in for this movie. Like, of course, they brought in Vanessa Hudgens, they brought in James Marsden, they even brought in Ken Jeong, to be honest. Again, I never thought I would expect to see Ken Jeong in a good movie, so yeah, practically the first time I've actually experienced that since, well, last year when I talked about Over the Moon. So yeah, I guess if anything, the characters and the actors in this movie, they are really likable, and yeah, the characters are interesting, and the actors pulled off some pretty good performances in my opinion. So yeah, I guess if anything, those two I actually really do like, and I really do admire them a whole lot. Alright, so now that I've actually got those two out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about? Well, quite a whole lot, to be honest. Like, of course, the anime, yeah, pretty much, at first I was kind of big thrown off with, of course, the animation at first, like, looking at some promo videos and stuff, and even some pictures and stuff. I wasn't too sure if it would actually work, but holy crap! I will have to say the animation is actually pretty good right about now. I think with, of course, every single one of them I've actually seen on screen, I just really do admire on how it actually turned out. I mean, granted, some of them aren't rendered out properly, but I still think they are pretty well done for sure, and I just really love on how it actually looks. I mean, I never thought I would see the day that CGI animation in a My Little Pony movie would actually be this good, so yeah, and of course, not only that, I really do admire the incredible visuals in this movie. Yeah, not only with, of course, some brilliant landscaping and some amazing scenery and stuff, but also everything else from the effects and stuff. They are incredibly well done, and yeah, and I also really do admire that they actually actually had a really interesting spin on modern day technology for sure. That one I will have to say is, of course, incredibly well done. Like of course I can say pretty much Friendship is Magic is the equivalent of course, the bright, colorful medieval Renaissance for sure. While of course this movie right about now actually serves as a bright and colorful version of modern day. So yeah, that's actually why I really do admire for, of course, if anything. So yeah, visually, the film looks great for sure, and of course, not only that, pretty much, if anything, I will have to say I really do get a kick out of course, the music and the songs in this movie. Some of them actually had a really good beat, and I almost feel like feeling like tapping a pretty much singing a tune to some of them. So I mean, granted, there were some that I just didn't think actually worked, and it was just kind of there to advance the plot, but the rest of the songs are, of course, actually done pretty good, and I really do admire them a whole lot, So yeah, and of course, not only that, I really do admire some pretty great camera shots with, of course, some really great cinematography, again, to go alongside the animation right about now. And of course, I really do love on how well edited this film is. Yeah, that could be hard to actually accomplish, but they actually found a way to actually make it look good and interesting. So yeah, that's actually what I do really admire for that. And of course, probably the most important thing that I should mention right about now is that I think it did an incredible job, and of course, starting off a new generation of course, this franchise, while of course acknowledging its predecessor that came before. I mean, I definitely know with the past My Little Pony generations, they never did that, but this is actually the first time they actually did that for sure, and for that, I really do admire what they've actually done. I mean, quite literally from, of course, the start of the film when they actually did that, I was like, okay, you sold me on this one, movie. Yeah, you really sold me on this one. Brilliantly well done. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that. So I guess with all those combined right about now, that's how much I really like this movie. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. So yeah, now that, I guess that pretty much takes care of everything that I need to talk about with this movie. Though I guess if there's one nitpick that I will have to say right about now, well, it's kind of hard to actually explain in words, but to make it short, sweet, and to the point, I thought the villain in this movie was pretty forgettable. Yeah, I don't need to explain why I think that. No, I just think he's forgettable. That's it. Nothing much else. Pretty much doing your typical villainy cliches and stuff. Well, I mean, granted, being pretty much starting off as, of course, a bully for sure to our main characters, but turns into, of course, a villain afterwards. Yeah, I don't need to explain everything else. It's just too generic right about now, so yeah. Short, sweet, and to the point. Nothing much else. I think you pretty much get the idea on that, So yeah, I guess if anything, aside from all that doesn't hurt everything else I have to say about this movie, So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that. So what can I say right about now? My Little Pony: A New Generation, I thought it was actually a pretty good movie. I mean, granted, it's not really a great one, to be honest, nor could I place it as one of my favorites, but I do think it's actually a pretty good movie by far, and of course, everything else about it actually makes it all the more engaging. The story is, of course, very well crafted. The characters are interesting. The animation is, of course, brilliantly well done. And everything else I have to say, actually dig everything that it has to do. And excuse me. So, and of course, I really love everything else I have to say about this one. And of course, let's not forget to mention, for this being a brand new generation to My Little Pony in general, I say they're off to a good start right about now. So yeah, I guess with all those combined, that's how much I really like this movie, hands down. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that. So yeah, if you are quite curious to see it for yourself, then not to worry about a thing. It's currently up on Netflix right about now, so if you got the time, definitely watch this movie right about now. I think it's guaranteed to actually give you an hour and a half of course, some interesting delight for sure, and let's not forget to mention, actually give you a really good scent of magic for sure. So yeah, and of course, within a matter of time, we'll definitely see of course, on how Generation 5 of My Little Pony will do compared to, of course, the previous generations we got before. But I guess until then, we've got this movie to, of course, help exactly that for sure. And for that, I say you did a brilliantly, I say you did a brilliant job, hands down, and I couldn't help but fully recommend it. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'm of course going to give this movie, well, what the heck, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, I think it's not really a great movie right about now, though it actually does come pretty close for sure. Though I wouldn't actually describe it as one of my favorites right about now, but I still think it's actually a pretty interesting movie nevertheless. So yeah, and I guess for that, it's pretty much what I can say. Alright, so I guess it took me long enough to get this point, so yeah, I'll just wrap it up right about now. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and of course, if you have seen My Little Pony: A New Generation, then feel free to let me know in the comment section below on what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites I have provided if you want to keep up to date with me with everything I need to do. So yeah, all the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, support me on Patreon if you want to see sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of on my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications if you want to see more videos like this coming up in the near future. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and man, it's quite a long one for sure, given to the extremely long intro that I've actually put out before the actual review, but hey, I definitely need to get this out right about now, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and definitely be on the lookout for the next one, because yeah, this time I am definitely going to be talking about Dear Evan Hansen right about now. So yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know when that thoughts video comes around, once I actually do eventually go see it. Maybe I might like it, maybe not, or maybe I might be somewhere in the middle right about now, But hey, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, as always, I'll not only see you for my Dear Evan Hansen thoughts video coming up pretty soon, but I'll definitely see you in the next video. Take care.